So today we're going to talk about narcissistic hoovering. Yes, it is named after that popular vacuum cleaner, but let me tell you, it is one of their manipulative tactics, that they use a lot, all the time. So it is emotional manipulation to get you sucked back in to that old toxic relationship that you had with them. Oh yeah. So they just want to suck their victim back on into that narcissistic cycle of abuse. That's what they're coming for. So we know they're experts at being the victim, to get sympathy and compassion from other people. They've already been doing that when they broke up with you. Because you're a terrible person. You're a prostitute, you a drug dealer, you a drug addict, you doing all kinds of stuff. So why do they want to get back with you? Why? So now they're trying to say they're going to change. They're going to make, positive changes so that, they can be a good person to you now. Really? So it's important to recognize when somebody is trying to hoover and get you sucked back into this old toxic relationship. It's not cute when they do that. Don't look for it. Don't wait for it. Okay? Move forward. So look, some examples of hoovering. You need to know them so that you know what to look for, and you need to know how to respond to them. So to the outsider, it might just seem like this narcissist is simply trying to, apologize and to make things better and restart the relationship. But truthfully, they're just bringing you back into the harem. They want to control and manipulate you again. Yeah, they're going to add you as another one of their side pieces because they have a new supply. The main person, so they just want to bring you back in rotation. So look, it can happen anytime after the relationship ends. They'll reach out to you through a phone call, through text message, a card, social media post, talking about how much they miss you. Remember the time. Remember our song. Remember when we traveled here. Remember when we did this and that and this and that. It seemed like you didn't remember when you did all this stuff you did. Okay. So look, they'll do this when their new supplier isn't meeting expectations, that grass wasn't greener. No, it wasn't. Or when you're moving on with your life, when you have healed and you moving forward, you might have yourself a little somebody. Yeah, you're getting that groove back. Getting it back. So look, they're going to reappear after a period of absence. Yeah, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. They're just coming on back. They're talking about they're going to make behavioral changes. It's going to be better. Yeah, they haven't been able to find somebody as special as you. And now, since your absence, they realize they love you. So they're going to start recognizing your birthday, other significant events, showering you with gifts, trying to get other people involved in bringing you on back. If they need help, they might need a little bit of money. Yeah, they may say they have a health problem, and they really might. Yeah. They'll spread false gossip. Yeah, you could be a prostitute all of a sudden. You didn't even know it. You could be poor and you didn't even know it. Struggling. But then they'll come back pretending like nothing happened, like they didn't do all that. They might threaten self-harm, if you don't call them back, if you don't get back together with them. They may send messages through friends who don't even know what type of relationship you have been in, that they're just trying to pull you back into an abusive cycle for the person. So look, things that you need to remember. You need to remember that this narcissistic hoovering is not cute. It's not something that you want them to do because a lot of people sit around waiting for it. It is a manipulative tactic. They are trying to bring you back into that type of relationship. Don't engage with their friends, their family, okay? They're trying to bring you back in. If there's a problem with this person's mental state, you are not their therapist, okay? Instead, you call the police or the emergency services to report it. People who are trained to deal with that. So don't listen to their false promises and their willingness to make this relationship work, bringing back the good times from the beginning of the relationship because they forgot about them, right? Yeah. Now they remember. You might want to work with a therapist so that you can understand these manipulative techniques, okay? And you want to avoid being in or returning to an emotionally abusive relationship. So if you have been a target of narcissistic hoovering, it is important for you to recognize these signs and to take action and not to fall back into old habits, okay? So it's easy for us to fall back into old habits and do the things that we used to do. It's hard to make changes. It is hard. And when you're moving forward into the future, we don't know what the future holds. And so it can be easy to go back to the past. But that way you're not making any progress. We all are here to learn. We all are here to grow. We all are here to progress. Okay? We're not here to stay stagnant and keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. So if you know that you are being targeted by a narcissist to hoover you back into that toxic relationship, then you need to know the signs and you need to know how to respond appropriately. One of the appropriate responses you're going to have in dealing with and being able to move forward from a narcissist is to set those boundaries. Those boundaries need to stay hard, okay? There's not any weakening of the boundaries, okay? Because that just is taking you backwards. You're trying to move forward, okay? There's something better for you forward, not backwards. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned something from it. And please, if you haven't liked, subscribe, comment, please do so. And please remember to come back to The Real Deal on MPD with Myra.